Evening, everybody. Well, probably evening for me, daytime for you. You're looking at something I'll explain in a second. I have just finished doing this. I did start again. On the group, there was 5 compartments before Christmas. It was our Christmas compartment swap. Basically, you had to make 5 different compartments, and then it was up to you what you put inside, as long as one had a Christmas decoration inside. Well, since I had 3 ladies, I was swapped, 2.5, because me and Angie were sharing one of the other ladies. I wanted to do a little bit different for each one. So for Avril, I did the Beatrix Potter themed, and I did boxes that were based around Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit, that kind of thing. And then I used the colour schema of that. For Shaz, who is Crafting Seasons on here on YouTube, I forgot to film it. I posted it and I forgot to film it, and I could shoot myself because I really wanted to show Shaz where the idea came from. I will put her link in the description box below, so the link to that video of her opening her gifts. Basically, what she received off me, Shaz came into the group, and it was a week after I announced about the 5 compartments, or 2 weeks. And I didn't want her to feel left out, so me and Angie shared her swap. So basically, we had she would receive 2 creations from me and 2 for Angie. But since there was 5 compartments, Sharon said, I tell you what, I'll make the 5 up and I'll make something for Chris. So in return, Chris made something for Shaz. And again, I didn't even take any photographs. I was so panicking about her receiving it on the 20th, because that's the day we started to open these little compartments, that I completely forgot to take a photo and do a video. So like I say, I will pop because we did, coming from this house, there's 3 compartments coming from this house. Basically, I did a Christmas fabric Christmas tree, and you opened it. It was a pull thing, and you opened it from the top, and then inside was all handmade flowers. There was some fernally designs, wooden pieces in there. I put 2 doilies in there, and at the top I did like a snowflake decoration. So that was one of the swaps I did for Sharon. The other one was a Christmas cracker, and I used tissue napkins, and I Mod Podge, and I covered the entire cracker and did it that way, and then decorated it up with pearls and ribbon and some bling. And I put some of these pearls in a bag inside the Christmas cracker, so she's got to pull it in order to get at it. And then the third one, the one that came from Chris actually designed some wooden pieces. I had no idea he was going to do it. Literally had no say. I honestly thought that I was going to have to do another box for Shaz. I thought I was going to have to make something, but Chris said, no, I've been thinking and I want to do. I just left him to his own devices. The only thing he asked me for when he did the little decorations, and I'm laughing because I haven't even got them. Chris hasn't cut some for me, and he cut some for Shaz. She had 2 wooden Christmas tree decks, and she had 2 heart ones, but they were cut. It wasn't your standard shape heart. It was, add more of a shape to it. It's really nice. Like I say, I'll link the links into her opening them. And he came into the room when I was literally packing up the parcel, and like I say, I completely forgot to do a video, so I do apologise, Sharon, because usually I do a video of what I've made and then I put it up once you've received it. And I honestly, I was so panicking about you having it on time that it's gone through the door before I could say, oh, I haven't filmed it. But please go and check Sharon's videos out, and even the channel. as you will see what I made her. I will definitely be filming what she's made me, and obviously this video will be going up after Christmas, but you'll see that opening of what she's made for me before Christmas. So yeah, like I say, Chris came in and he said, I want some ribbon. I went, what do you want ribbon for? You've done wooden pieces. He said, well, she's got to hang it. So he made this like little hole at the top of these shapes, and he threaded some ribbon through, and they're gorgeous shapes, absolutely stunning. I've asked for some and his words were, no, I'm not making for you, Clat. I've made for Sharon. I was like, oh, okay. So, Shaz, I'd love to see what you do with them. And yeah, I had no input whatsoever. I only wish I did a video or took photos, because I haven't got nothing to say I did that for you. I also made the handmade flowers as well, but like I say, I will put the links in. So that's what I did for Shaz, and that's what I did for Avril. Now, Angie, I wanted to go a bit different. So for Angie, I've never ever made one before. I made a wall hanging. Never made one before. Didn't go on measurements. Basically went to a charity shop one day and saw this beautiful fabric. Now it was originally, I've got loads still left, but it was originally that, and it's a curtain. That's what all it was. It was a curtain, and I thought, do you know, that's so gorgeous fabric. So I brought it home. It being white, it does pick up any marks you leave on it. I brought it home and I made a wall hanging of it. I literally cut a piece. I'll tell you how big the piece is. So we have about 15 inches wide. Oh, that's 12, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20 inches long. That's not including the hanging bit or the stick that the piece of dowel that Chris has put at the top. So I cut two pieces and I sewed them inside out. I also put some nice woolly wadding between the two layers. Sewed all the way around, left about 6-inch gap, turned it the right way as if you're making a pillow, turned it the right way, stitched the opening bit, and then I was left with sort of like a blank canvas. So I was literally left with something that looked like that. Now, like I say, because this is white, it does show up absolutely everything, right? So from there then, I made some pockets. Now, I used some interfacing. The interfacing I used has got, it's got like a glue, it's got like a shiny side one side, and then the other side is like weaving type material. Basically, the shiny side is the glue side. So what I did, I grabbed my piece of material. Now I'm trying to find like a cut off. Maybe I'll have to use this. I grabbed my piece of material. I didn't measure it out. I ironed it shiny side down. Ironed it, and then I got my shape from there. The corners, because these are pockets, once this was ironed on, I steamed press about, now I would have done, it's about roughly the same as what I'm doing now. I folded it twice. So folded it in once and then out towards me. So fold it in towards you and then use that line, the first fold line, to fold away from you, and you steam press that, and that almost becomes your edge of your pocket. I might have to do a tutorial on this, or like a show how I've done it, because I've never made one before. And that's basically how I've made it, and I steam press that, and because it's got the wadding on, when I steam press those creases, the creases stay. So which means that whatever Angie decides to put in the pockets have got a bit of give to them. They're not stuck down. Then each pocket is machine sewn twice around the edges. So I did once down here, cut the string off once down here. Then I did it the other end, and then at the bottom I went just straight across. I could have tucked it in for a neater finish, but I didn't bother. I just went straight across. Obviously I had a straight edge, but that's basically how I've done my pockets. Now I have wrapped what is inside the pockets. I can give you a rough idea, and again I will put the link to I'm going to see if I can put all the links in the description box below. So you had to number your compartments. Now I did it a bit different to this. I didn't number the compartments, I numbered what was inside the compartments. Basically the same idea, but Angie's got to fish around to see what is needed. So now I've got to remember what I've put in. Angie's been doing she's been working a lot with clay and molds and all that. So more or less what's inside these boxes are, this top one are heart molds, so she can press her clay out. The back is some paper that I bought from the range. Then this is, I can't remember what that one is. I might have to come back to that one. This one is some handmade flowers. And I've also put some pearl necklace, vintage necklace. Can you see what I mean about the fold? It gives it that fold, so it's not... See, if I was to sew it down like that, the pocket would only extend so much. But because I've given it a extension on the sides, she's able to put as many things in it as she wants to. Now, the laces I've used on this, these are... In this one, there's some mould tools, again, for a clay. This one, I actually did a diary. It's a weekly diary, and I covered it in graphic 45 paper. It's absolutely stunning. I did quite fancy it for myself, but I thought, no. Put it in Angie's box. So, the laces I've used have come from Esme's shop. I've come from bits and pieces everybody's been giving me, so I've used a lot on it on this project, but it's turned out absolutely gorgeous. The back lace, this lace at the back, I actually dyed that myself. I took a large piece of the lace I bought from Shilpa and I dyed it myself. That's the lace I'm talking about. I used my water mist spray, so I used burgundy, pinks, browns, mauve, some purples to give it that real nice edge, and I went in different areas with the sprays to give me that different colours, because if you notice, anybody would think I've used a different lace, but it's the same lace, just sprayed in different areas to give me that different colour. So that's what that lace is. Again, some of these laces have come from Esme's shop. Some of them have come from Sharon Pritchard. She sent me a few laces and appliques I've used. Like this one was one of the ones that Sharon sent me. This one I got sent just quite recently, and I decided that it worked with the colour theme. So I'll show you the pockets. This one I've done like a pearl hanging, and that actually came from has come from one of my old jumpers, and I thought that just suited it down to the T. This one then, I didn't want to put too much on this one because this little trim actually come from Dunelm, of all places. Yeah, so I've used as much as I can do. So I've done 5 compartments. They're all different pockets. This one again has got like all flowers in. This actually, if Ange wanted to, this can be taken off. If Ange wants to take it off, she can. She can also take the chain off to use if she wants. All it's attached by is a pin. So she can take that off. Then I did a little pocket for the little one. And, oh yeah, this this trim is a chair back that Angie gave me. I wonder whether she'll notice that when I give it to her. And then this one, I wanted to use this butterfly because Angie seems to pick these butterflies up and she absolutely falls in love with them. So I've used one of these butterflies, and then this trim at the back, Angie sent to me quite some time ago, and it has got a pearl dead in the centre, but I've decided to put that butterfly in. And then for the hanging bit, I've used some old-fashioned, it's called, it is binding, but it's like, what they call it? What do they call it? Can't even find the name on it. I can't think what they call it. Hessian, maybe? And Chris has put a square dowel. It's really hard to show you, but it's put a square dowel in instead of a round one, because that was another thing as well. When I did the whole piece, I just folded the edge over and I went over it a few times with my sewing machine, but I did more of a gap than I should have, which gave me a perfect space for this dowel to go in. So I hope Angie falls in love with it. I know she will. She's not. I wanted to do something for all three ladies, and I'm just kicking myself that I didn't take any pictures of Sharon's swap. So that was my swap for Angie. Like I say, I'll put all the links in the description box below. You'll be watching this after Christmas, but this is why I was so quiet before Christmas, because I've just been working on projects and projects and projects. I'm actually filming this 5 days before Christmas. It's the 20th tomorrow, so everybody will start opening the boxes tomorrow. And yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait for Christmas, but that's why I've been so quiet. I've been working on everybody's swaps, and everybody's sort of had a little make from me through the post. So it was just, it's been really hectic before Christmas. It definitely has. Let me know what you think of the wall hanging. I'm going to have to definitely come on and show you how I've put this together. Like I said, I didn't measure everything. I didn't do any measurements at all. But I think for the purpose of me showing it to you guys, I will. Just so you know where I am. But that was my thought process into doing Angie swap. Thank you everybody for watching and continued support. I have noticed my subscribers going up, so thank you very much. I will love and leave you all now. Let me know whether you'd like to see a how-to on how I've put this wall hanging in place. I'd love to show you, but it's whether you'd like for me to show you how it's done. And I will catch up with you all very soon. Take care, have a lovely rest of the week, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.